The mind's potential can be likened to a reservoir, its latent strength waiting to be tapped. It's reminiscent of a high-pressure water jet. When the water is left to flow freely, it's gentle, but when focused and forced through a narrow exit, it becomes powerful enough to cut through even a diamond. Similarly, when we channel and focus our mental energy, it becomes potent enough to imbue amulets with powers. The mind is a font of energy, much like the powerful flow of water in our rivers. Physicists often compare the mind to a battery possessing its unique electrical charge. By directing the mind through a focusing tool, like a mantra, all the mental energy gets directed into it, creating our metaphorical high-pressure nozzle. All the energies, like the water, are forced through this nozzle, concentrating to a single point and amplifying their power. With such magnified focus, extraordinary feats can be accomplished. Simply through intent, you can make wondrous events transpire. Spiritual practices that involve the concentration of energies through our chakra points can elevate this process to an even higher degree. The energies coursing through each chakra point can, when harmonized and directed, make our thoughts incredibly potent, and our spoken words take on a power of their own. For example, if we speak of health, wellness follows. If we speak of peace, tranquility descends. It's as though our words create reality. However, despite this immense power, remember that it does not equate to true spirituality. Power does not signify spiritual depth. True spirituality lies in our humility, our acknowledgement of powerlessness. It isn't about wielding power. This delineates the difference between illusion and faith. Illusion pursues power, while faith seeks void. Mantra, rituals, and amulets are tools for manifestations. Not faith, but the lines have become blurred. Those who perform wondrous feats through rituals or magic may not be genuinely spiritual beings. Most of them, in fact, counter-spiritual as they promote such practices under the guise of faith. A mantra focuses the mind, its energy becomes more pressurized and thus more potent. It appears as though anything is achievable, but there's one crucial thing that you may miss. You may lose seeing your true self. Amidst all these remarkable acts, the ultimate miracle eludes you from the discovery of your true self. As the mind focuses, it becomes attached to a target, becoming object-oriented. You are obscured while the object takes the forefront. As a person of mantras or magic, you might command a tree to wither or a person to heal, and it will happen. However, people will perceive you as an entity of power, not as an embodiment of true divine spirituality. As we venture into practices such as manifesting through rituals or mantras, it's essential to foster a sense of awareness and preparedness for detachment. These practices often involve a high degree of mental concentration and can lead to the creation of powerful energies and experiences. However, we must not lose ourselves in the process or become excessively attached to these manifestations. The key lies in cultivating a vigilant mind that remains alert to our inner state, recognizing when it's time to detach and step back. This form of conscious practice not only helps maintain our spiritual equilibrium, but also grounds us in our intrinsic being, preventing us from getting lost in the allure of power and the illusion of manifest outcomes. True spirituality, after all, lies not in the attainment of power, but in the embracing of nothingness and the profound understanding of our own insignificance in the grand scheme of the universe. The mind's potential is a vast reservoir of latent strength, capable of profound feats when honed and directed. The analogy of a high-pressure water jet fittingly illustrates this potency. Tools such as mantras and rituals are effective for focusing our mental energies, much like the high-pressure nozzle focuses the water's force. It is absolutely acceptable to practice manifestations, recognizing them as powerful tools for concentrating mental energy. However, cultivating the capacity for discernment and detachment is equally essential. We must remain vigilant and ready to disengage when necessary to avoid becoming excessively attached to the outcomes of these practices. The essence of true spirituality doesn't lie in the accumulation or demonstration of power, but in the humble acknowledgement of our own insignificance and the embracing of the void. Despite the allure of wielding power, our ultimate goal should always be the discovery of our authentic selves and an understanding of our place within the grand cosmic order. Practicing manifestations with awareness and maintaining the ability to detach when the time comes enables us to tap into the mind's potential without losing ourselves in the process. This balance ensures our spiritual equilibrium and anchors us firmly in our intrinsic being, providing us the opportunity to experience the ultimate miracle, which is self-realization, the true end goal of any spiritual journey.